Listen to the world's #1 podcast.
What's the deal, y'all? You feel me? We are here back on Fig. We got a very special guest with me. We got a Blxckie in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
My boy in the building, man. You feel me?
Yep.
How long you been out here, bro?
LA, like probably it's a week now. But I came to America, started in Atlanta for a bit, did New York for like a day, and then BT weekend.
Woo! How you liking it?
It's chilling, it's chilling. I've been here a few times. The last time I was here it was cold. But yeah, now it's all good. Very chilled out. It's very
good?
hot, but yeah, it feels good to be back for sure.
Damn, that's tight, man. And you coming from Africa?
Yeah, I'm from South Africa. Yeah.
Damn,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
How's it out there? I ain't been yet. I ain't been.
Need to go at the right time, but yeah, it's a vibe, you know. All eyes on Africa right now, all eyes on South Africa because of Amapiano and all the great things it's doing, and yeah, man, it's a vibe out there. You know, lots of music to be listened to, lots of people to meet, lots of places to see. Yeah, it's cold right now though, so yeah.
I gotta give you my culture lesson because out here in America, we were just taught, just Africa was just this place of it was the slums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like rich people.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like they had the fucking commercials with the babies with the flies all around their fucking head and shit like that. But as I got older, start educating myself.
Yeah.
And start reading certain books and looking into certain things. Mm-hmm. Now I see like, okay, so yeah, they got more money than us.
At times. But yeah, we fresh out there. You see me.
Yeah.
The grills is on, the chains is on.
Do they love that? Do they love that part of the, what I'm saying, Africa, like you shining and shit, or does that matter any or what?
I mean, it matters most to people that are like into like hip hop culture, obviously. But I feel like in any place in the world, like if you're shining, you're shining.
Yeah.
What your chain
nothing
say?
to it. This is Yenayeto.
What does that mean?
It's the one and only in my language in Zulu. Yeah.
Zulu.
Yeah, I speak Zulu. I'm a Zulu person.
That's tight, dog. I did my 23andMe. They told me I was 70% South African, and I was from Ghana. I don't know if they was lying or not, but I want to believe it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to believe it.
It's a lot of different cultures in South Africa though, so maybe you have to be more specific.
I gotta get it.
Yeah. So I'm Zulu, there's Xhosa, there's Banda, there's Bedi. It's a lot of different tribes, but we all together, all black people. So
but if I did detail it, you think I can come out there? Like, what if they said I was Zulu and I just came like, hey, bro?
I mean, it could work. It could work. I'm looking at you like proper now. I'm like,
Yeah, I love that.
Sure.
I love that. Did you start your rap career or did you start like music and rapping like there? Like, what made you want to do that like in Africa? Because I know that wasn't a predominant,
Yeah. So growing up, so it was a lot of like deep house and different types of dance music that I was like introduced to first. But yeah, growing older, I started listening to more rap, more R&B. Then by the time I got to high school, I was super interested in just Atlanta, the hip hop culture there, the Thuggers, the Migos, the Psy Babies, the Futures, anything that's going on there.
Psy Baby, okay, I see.
Yeah, that's why I'm just the playlist.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I got interested in the most, and then that's like where my music started leading at first, and then as soon as I started like gaining traction and getting confidence in making the music, that's when I like dived into like R&B and Afro and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like the thing that made me start is I didn't know how to speak English until like I was 6 years old. But the way that they were like teaching me was like through books and different types of literature and stuff. By the time I got to high school, I was like reading poetry and like trying to write my own things also. And then within performing that's when I started. I was like, okay, maybe I can put this on a beat and try something.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, how old were you when you made your first song?
First proper song, probably like 15, 16.
Did your parents get a whiff of it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a rapper, mom.
They found I had a notebook with like raps in it, and they found it. But then I was very young, so everything I was writing in there was like nonsense stuff I didn't know about, swear words I hadn't said ever. You know what I mean? So they found it, and they're like, yeah, no more. You know, threw it away same time. They're like, that's nonsense. Never do that again.
So they threw away your book.
Yeah, I wish I still had it. Yeah, but they threw away my rap book.
But you kept it going though.
Yeah, I kept it going because you don't really need books these days. So yeah, I was just on my phone, you know, figuring out like, okay, this is the type of music I like listening to, so I'm gonna
You were big on SoundCloud, right?
Yeah. I started with like, I think at the time it was like X and like Trippie Redd, Ski, you know.
That was an era.
Yeah. It was going down back then. That introduced me to like uploading the music because I was obviously making music but not dropping it. So I was like, okay, SoundCloud's free, and you know, there's a lot of different people listening to it. It wasn't just South African. So even like on your first joint, you know, you're already getting people from all over the world just tapping in, finding out about it.
So how do your parents perceive it now? You know, now that you know, they're the artist now, you went to Atlanta, you're in LA, BET Awards. I know everybody happy now. Huh?
You know, I mean, they are, you know, we're busy like fixing up a home for them now that we're building. But then, yeah, I think the first time like the whole narrative switched was during COVID, because I was deep into like my books and like education and knowledge or whatever that they needed me to be into.
You're studying psychology?
Yeah, I studied
Crazy.
studied psychology. And yeah, they were obviously the syllabus took a hit during COVID, so then there was a pause, and then I felt like that was my opportunity to go meet up with different producers, because I'm from Durban. But then Joburg is where it's like the hub. That's where everything happens, you know. So I took a trip there, met up with whoever I needed to meet up with. At that time, the only way I was making money was through selling verses, selling features. And then I came back with that, saved money, and I was like, yo, this is what I have, you know. We can gonna split it. But in order for me to split it, I need you guys to understand that this is what I want to do, you know. So yeah, that's when it all changed. In terms of like
that's super dope.
Yeah.
That's super dope to hear. And you studying psychology. See, bilingual, studying psychology. You know what I'm saying? Like going overseas, everybody is just waste from America. I'm just not even gonna lie to y'all. Just the more and more, man, we kind of slow out here, man.
You said it.
Huh? You got your actual degree too, right?
Nah. COVID stopped everything. So I had like one semester left, and then yeah, I was like, okay, you know, they started picking up. You know, the money, the show started coming in little by little. But then I was like, okay, this is gonna obviously grow. So I was like, I'm gonna just take a break on that. I didn't even do it the right way. I don't know if like if the system knows I dropped out.
Now you then just, you know, saying that now you like one of the biggest hip hop artists in Africa.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. How does that feel? Like, is it, you know what I mean? Like you going out there, it's crazy. Like, because like, how does that feel? Like, so you Drake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You going out there. You know, so they seeing you come through.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's dope. When I started, I didn't know that I was gonna make it out of just Durban. You know what I mean? Like my home city. Mm-hmm. So yeah, any sort of leap that I took or any sort of accolade that happened, I was like, I'm very like grateful for it. So first time I started traveling out of South Africa, that was a big moment. Doing tours and stuff, getting awards, and then yeah, now I'm here, and this is also just like such a huge moment to see like things that you see on TV, you know, meet people that's inspired, like this whole thing that I'm doing right now, like it's dope.
So I want to ask you, how is the food? Like, who food is actually better? You coming to America, you seeing all the shit on TV, because we be fixing wild shit.
For
Even
sure.
on TikTok, they pounding it up. You know what I'm saying? It's going crazy. Do you love the food here?
I mean, I like the fast food for sure. that was like the first thing when I was like, if I ever go to America, like I gotta try out all the stuff they were even about. So all the Popeyes and the Chipotle's and whatever that I was seeing, I was like, I'm gonna try that. But in terms of like authentic, I don't know what's an authentic American meal. What would you say?
For us, I would say soul food.
Soul food. Yeah, I tried soul food in Atlanta. That was dope. Lots of butter. Lots of butter.
Are you loving the butter? Or
it's dope. It's a different experience, but yeah, it's a lot, bro. But it's fire. It's fire. It's fire.
Is it a lot more healthier back home?
I feel like it is. You know what I mean? I think at home we sort of prioritize, like, you know, fresh fruits and vegetables or whatever. I feel like any country prioritizes it, but like it's just it became like it becomes a norm, you know. So I wasn't used to seeing like massive apples and like huge avocados and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool. So it's different, you know. But yeah, the fish food out here is a little weird.
Okay, so the organic shit, they lying.
I mean, maybe
what's the size of an avocado
different
out there?
Maybe it's just different. Maybe it's just different, but it's like, damn, it's just, yeah, it's different. Different taste, like things taste different. Some things, not all things.
What's
but
the signature meal back home?
I'm from Durban. Do you have a signature meal?
'Cause I know everyone loves jollof in Nigeria.
Yeah. we have different rice dishes, but I think for Zulu people, there's tripe. Do you know what tripe is? How do I explain what tripe is? It's like the insides, like organs.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm vegan. Hell no.
So you eat chitlins. So we call that
No.
chitlins out here.
Chitlins.
The pig
are there different
intestines.
types
Oh,
of
hell no.
are there different types of chitlins?
So it's just a pig intestine, or, you know, some people do eat cow, different, you know, anatomy of the cow that I probably wouldn't touch, you know what I mean? Cow balls and different little shit like that.
Not that
No, but
deep.
the intestine, but the inside.
Yeah, like the inside, the inner lining. Also,
The inner lining is the
livers.
intestines. I think the only thing out here as America, you know, just coming from slavery, they were taught that or whatever. They was cooking that type of shit.
For sure.
It was the chitlin, so it's the pig intestine. Yeah, it's the
Is
pig
that
intestine. Yeah.
tripe?
Tripe curry.
Tripe curry, does it come from a
Yeah.
cow or
Yeah, you probably wouldn't know.
come from a cow?
It
Or a pig?
depends.
It depends? It's just the,
So goat also.
okay.
Goats and cows like the main two.
Damn.
Yeah. Then some people do sheep. Yeah.
oh yeah, they not cooking that shit out here.
Yeah,
Not in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles?
Yeah, it does look weird.
no. Oh my
It
god.
says the lining of beef, hog, or sheep stomach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
But it ain't pork though.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about pork out there? Do it matter?
Nah, don't really matter. But there is a community in South Africa that you know, it's a little tentative on it. You know, the Muslim or Muslim, however you guys say.
The Muslim. Yeah. All right, let me ask you about the women out there too, because you know BBLs is a thing out here.
Okay.
BBLs is a thing out there, but people don't believe, like, okay, when you go to Africa, because, you know, I'm doing my research on that too.
On the women.
On the women. The women, the asses is huge. You know what I'm saying? Bodies curved, beautiful. They coming through already stacked up. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, especially where I'm from. I'm from Durban, you know. Zulu girls are like top tier. You know, it's like general consensus. Everyone knows in South Africa they like Zulu people. I mean, some people might disagree, but like, you know what I mean? 9 out of 10 people will agree. So are you asking me if it's real?
But I'm just asking you the difference. Do you think the girls out here look a little bit more like put together versus, you know, the girls from back home?
I think we have the best looking
women.
females. Yeah, best looking women. But I mean, the whole BBL culture thing is also getting slowly introduced. So I do be seeing that sometimes. But yeah, in terms of just like pure beauty, then yeah.
Would
South
you ever
Africa.
date out your race? Or you just you gonna keep it strictly Zulu?
Nah. I'm dating a Zulu girl.
Yeah. He said, yeah. You watching. Yeah. Shout out to her. We love you.
You know, just to cut out the rest of the questions.
Yeah. Did you see that viral question that Charlamagne asked Tyler?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really myself wanted to know the difference between a colored and a black person, you know what I'm saying, in the language that you guys use, because I felt like she could have answered the question and it could have been light work, but you know what I mean?
I mean, I think it comes down to just like language and different words for different things. So in South Africa, Tyler is colored. But you can't be saying that here, you know what I mean? Colored in South Africa is basically a mixed race person. So when she's out here, she should be a mixed race person, or the next best thing, which is black, because there are some people that are black here that are, you know, sort of mixed, that are not like, they don't look at like, what can I say, like typical black, you know what I mean? But yeah, she's colored in South Africa, but she can't say that here. That was basically the basis and like the main problem, you know what I mean? And I don't think it's hectic. I think she's just at a level where, you know, there's just a lot being asked, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I think she probably just didn't want to answer it wrong. Because, we used to say colored, that's all just like, okay, we going back to slavery.
Yeah, it's a little shaky.
Yeah, you can't say, it's real shaky. It's shaky here, but we would have understood because you're not from out here. So I understand what you're talking about. And if that's a term you guys use,
I feel like maybe it's
break it down.
Yeah, maybe it's the follow-up questions or anything like that, because as I said, that's just like the base. So then it would be like, why is it like that? Or, you know, saying, why do you call mixed race people colored people? Or why can't I say it here? And stuff like that, which is, you know, you wouldn't want to get into that. So maybe it was that. But yeah, what I explained is how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, so am I colored?
You look like a colored person in
back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that is wild. I mean, do they treat you different or treat you the same or what?
So I grew up in a colored community, Sydenham Heights, you know, SHB life. Yes. It's, I don't know, I didn't get treated too differently. You know, obviously colored people in South Africa have their own culture and own heritage and stuff like that. But, you know, we are the Rainbow Nation. You know, there's so many different cultures, different languages, you know, different ways people live. And, you know, we all together, it's all just the melting pot, and we all just, you know, embrace each other as far as I know and feel, as far as I hope, actually, because, you know, there are some situations where weird things might happen, you know, that relate to race, but then I think we try our hardest.
Yeah, that's good. That's great, man. Let's talk about the music now, man. And what you was actually up there at the BET Awards doing, man. Man, how was it? Like, was that your first time at the BET Awards?
Yeah, it was my first time. But this time I actually wasn't like nominated. I was nominated, I think, a year or two ago, but then I didn't have, not that I didn't have the means. It was just like, I didn't feel like it was worth it, you know, because at the time I wasn't really signed, and like most of the work I was doing was in South Africa. So it was like, is it really necessary for you to take that flight? You know what I mean?
How long is that flight?
It's 14 hours if you're doing it straight.
14 hours from where you're at to here?
Yeah, from Joburg to Atlanta.
Oh, there to Atlanta, because then we're going to add another 4.
Another 4 or 5 from Atlanta to here.
Yeah, to here. Ooh, shit, that's almost 20 hours. That's a goal.
It's wild. But yeah, as I was saying, just this time, there's obviously we're more intentional on being part of the global community, more intentional of like taking over or just like being in different markets, you know. So I was like, okay, let's go see what's going on.
Yeah, because BET Awards could be a little hectic. You know what I'm saying? All over the place sometimes. Everybody here, everybody, your mind going everywhere. But, you know, just the media rooms too over there, like, you know.
Yeah.
But it is great to like connect with people, actually seeing them, touch and feel. Like,
For
bruh,
sure.
there you go. You know what I'm saying? Connect, get those numbers and stuff like that. And, you know, start doing music with different people in the studio. You
Yeah,
feel me?
for sure.
Like, who did you connect out here that you felt like, you know, you needed to get in touch with him to do music with?
In LA, or just in America
Or just
in general?
just period, yeah.
I mean, it's mostly like producers. I just put out a joint with Hollywood Cole.
Pull up.
It's called Pull Up.
This is the
That's
vibe. I was
fire.
bumping it earlier.
Thank you. Who else? Who I'd like to work? I mean, we did some stuff with Baz also. He's fire.
How did you tap in with Dreamville?
Definitely through Baz. Like he visits South Africa a lot. He told me the first time he was there was in Durban, where I'm from. But I think at the time I wasn't really doing music like that. But yeah, he pulled up to Joburg. He was doing a few shows. There's a show called Rockin' the Daisies. It's like a festival in Cape Town. Then I think we went to the club after, but then we met at the club. Then it was like, yo, you know, we should try something. Yeah, long story short, I ended up getting a cut on his latest album. And yeah, that's when after that's when the rest of the guys started putting up. I think Jid did a show out there too. I know I saw Denzel Curry. Earth Gang, you know, they were out in South Africa also. So that's how I met like most of them. And then we did the tour recently with Baz, and then yeah, that's how I got tapped in.
Man, that's dope, man.
Yeah,
that's dope. Like, damn. You feel like, okay, I'm really getting tapped in with America and trying to come over here. Is it important for you to come over here and, you know, have your presence over here?
I think it is. I think it is, like, coming up off the internet and like seeing how many, even it's not like millions, you know, 100 millions of people, but like there is a market in there, and there are people that are listening to the music from here. So I feel like if the goal is to elevate, you know what I'm saying, each year, elevate each project, it's just being able to connect with those people, you know, and the only way is if you immerse yourself in these different places. So for me, it's important, but you know, there are people that go through their whole careers just being in South Africa, and that's fire,
dope.
you know.
Yeah.
In America too, you know, like some people don't really go out of America that much, and you still survive and be good with it. So yeah.
Damn, not going out of South Africa though is actually crazy though. That's just
It's
how big it
possible.
is. Yeah, it is possible.
It's
though.
possible, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing though. That is actually wild. I mean, I gotta get more in tune too though, just to see, you know, because we are seeing a lot more African artists come through and just like, I'm talking about kill it though. Too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure.
and it's just like, okay, like I'm international. Like, you
crazy.
motherfuckers. So it's almost kind of like you can cheer on like I'm an international artist and you local. He come over here and get it in a little bit real quick.
Yeah,
you know me, like,
yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
go back to the house. You know that gotta feel good though, little. You know
it's
what I mean?
It's fire. Like,
Yeah.
just being able to say that, you know, you did something out of the country is dope. You know, all the, you know, things like this, you know, all the interviews, like meeting the fans also, and then posting it, being like, you know, there's some motion, you know, and something to pull from for sure.
Is it, you know how Kendrick and Drake had the rap beef? Is there any rap beef over in Africa we should know about? Like, and if it is, like, how are y'all handling that?
I think that one is like super, like the Drake and Kendrick one is wild, bro. Like, it's deep, kind of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything like that deep where like people are going against each other's families and stuff. But the longest running one. There was two in South Africa, especially in hip hop. We had the AKA and Casper Nyovest one. They both did I think Sway or something. They also, you know, traveled a lot out of South Africa. That one was a long running one. RP AKA, you know. And then the Nasty C and A Reese one. So they like younger than the ones I mentioned before, but
Yeah.
you know, they still, I feel like they do still take little jabs at each other and stuff like that, but like I don't think it's based off anything like solid.
It's
you know?
nothing like super intense to where
Yes, you know, the way they explain it anytime they speak on it, it's just, you know, it's just something petty that turned into whatever it is now. Also just like the fans like pitting them against each other, you know how hip hop is.
I mean, it ain't gonna be nothing crazy like, you know, going out and like Rick Ross just went out to Toronto and they gonna meet your ass at the show.
Yeah, I don't think
like that.
that's what I was saying, because I just saw that this morning and I was like, I don't think it's that deep, you know. Yeah. I don't think it's that hectic.
Would you ever get into a beef like that to where it's like, fuck, I gotta, you know, I need security to where if I go to these other states, so man.
I mean, that's what I'm
get
saying.
out there.
Like their one is hectic. Like they speaking on each other's families and kids and like there's stats involved, and you know, it's just it's a lot. You know, it's a toll to take. But then also the fans are also like behind it, you know, so I don't even think that thing was like organized by Drake or anything like that. I feel like it was just
fans just
fans
being
are just like, yo, how can you do that? You know,
and being disruptive and just disrespectful and just I think too sometimes the fans just blow shit out of proportion, bigger than really what it is sometimes.
Yeah.
And here we go. Now it's just something bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they just waiting on anything, like any drop, you know, anything you do, the comments, like if it's really hot, if it's really, you know, anything Drake posts right now, there's like half the comments are about Kendrick. Anything Kendrick posts, half the things are about Drake. So, you know, you as artists or whatever, we're interested in what's going on. So I don't know, it takes a toll a little bit. Yeah.
If you were to pick an artist out of Drake and Kendrick, which one would you pick to do music with?
Didn't you remix the Kendrick song?
Which one?
Did you?
Have you ever remixed a Kendrick song? Nah, I don't think so. No. I remixed the Drake joint.
Oh, okay.
The pipe down from the thing. Yeah, with that said, I'll probably Drake.
Probably Drake, huh?
Yeah, but I'm a big Kendrick fan. You know what I mean? Like I've been bumping him since like C4, you know, the Hop Hop one.
Oh, you've been bumping since C4.
Yeah.
I've been in there. Yeah, I'm a big fan, but then, you know,
Drake is international.
Drake is Kendrick is international too.
Yeah.
Kendrick just shut down a short recently in South Africa, actually.
But now to say Kendrick is international, but you know Drake is more. I mean, he's in a little bit. He's entering every genre though. He can enter those genres to where people is like, okay, they can fuck with it, like you know what I mean. So in the club, like if they bumping Drake, like what would they be bumping as far
In South
as
Africa?
Like, yeah.
And they I mean they up to date. Some of them. So, yeah, we have a like ongoing debate about like South African DJs not like being up to date with what's going on. But if Drake has a hit out, it's probably playing. So the most recent ones are probably the ones For All the Dogs. I think I've heard the clubs play that Family Matters one. But yeah, I think pretty much up to date.
I think Meek Mill was talking about. He was asking how do people, you know, in Africa and other countries download their music, and then people was they was asking him. They was like he asked a stupid question. I was like he didn't ask a stupid question. Like
that was a weird one.
Like,
I remember that. That was funny.
It wasn't like students like man like how do you fucking like what platform do you mostly use to download music? You know what I'm saying in other countries. For you, like what would it be?
I heard that Spotify is big right now in South Africa. But yeah, I'm on Apple Music. But yeah, everything else is out there. You know, I feel like the sites are pretty
Broad to where
they're available. You know what I mean?
Available, yeah.
So like, I don't know what else do people use. Tidal, we use Tidal. Maybe Pandora, maybe they don't use because that's like almost very specific. But yeah, anything you guys got, you got it.
Yeah, man. You feel me? This is crazy, man. This is the first time talking to, you know, somebody from Africa or just, you know, international artist. You feel me? I
sure.
definitely really want to know more about the country, you know what I'm saying, and just how you grew up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, as a kid, and you know, coming from Africa and being Zulu.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely like I'm definitely interested in that for sure. You know what I mean?
I mean, I pretty much gave a summary in the beginning, but yeah, it's not. What can I say? It's not like I don't think it's what you think. You know, I didn't grow up in like a hut or like you know what I mean. I wasn't. I don't know. It's not It's not that hectic. It's not what you see. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grew up pretty much cool. You know. Went to public primary school. Then I got the opportunity to get like an academic scholarship to high school. I think that's what actually put me in like the position to try this music thing because of like the resources that were there, you know. And then yeah, I went to university. Like, you know, it's not much. It's nothing like amazing. I can be like, yeah, this was hectic. You know?
Do you got any other hustles besides rapping?
Any other hustles besides rapping?
Or is this strictly music for you?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, right now there's growth and you know the brand is strong, so we can jump into other things. But like, I wouldn't say there's something like super separated from music that I'm doing. Nah.
How'd you get your name?
Blxckie. I mean, so yeah, I said that I started rapping young. I used to have like a bar that was like about kicking raps or something like Jackie Chan. Call me Blxckie Chan. So I was Blxckie Chan for like a very long time.
Wow. I love it.
Yeah, and then when I got to high school and I started like getting on the internet a lot, I searched it and there was too many Blxckie Chans. So I dropped the Chan and then changed the A to an X just to stylize it, and yeah. Now it's just me.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna interview this nigga Blxckie. This is like, what? It's almost like it's almost like the color shit out here. They like, what?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, no, Blxckie, before you look.
We had a chat about that. We had a chat about that when I started traveling. Cause it's like, damn, Blxckie is actually a weird name if you think about it. But then I was like, man, it's too late now. We've done too much. We've done too much, bro.
You already dropped the music. It's
you
going.
know what I
like
mean?
they
the
love me.
There, like the streams are there. Like, nah, bro. I can't change it.
Blxckie.
Exactly. Blxckie. It's exactly like that. Crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you feel me? It was nice having you here, man. You know, if you just tell the people whatever you know you got out new, what you finna drop now, you know what I mean?
Where am I looking at? Here or there? There. What's going on? Blxckie Samyama the man, the hottest, the greatest, BLXCKIE everywhere, all DSPs, you know what I mean, all social media, your Tumblrs, your X's, your TikToks and Instagrams. I'm out there. Yeah, I got a new single out. It's called Pull Up. Tape coming soon. And yeah, man, I'm out here doing all the work that needs to be done to get closer to everyone that I need to get closer to. So tap in. You know, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. And you gotta give me one of them bracelets.
Yeah.
This doesn't come off.
It don't come off?
Nah.
How you get it?
You get it if you Zulu.
Oh, we gonna see about this. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the episode, man. We gonna be back for another one. Don't worry about nothing, man. We up out of here. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm dead.
Shout out, dog. Thank you for coming, bro.